Hey guys, it's Jen over at worldofjencraft.com, and I am back with another card for today. This is a pretty simple card, and I'm loving these papers, and this is one of my favorite stamp sets, so I thought I would combine them all and bring this to you. So in addition to that one, you know, I couldn't stop with just one of the in colors, so I had to make them in all 5. And I just absolutely love the way these turned out. So this month, my Create and Take is going to be all 5 of these cards. And they will be free with a $50 purchase now through September 2nd. So if you're interested, check out my website, worldofjencraft.com, for details. And let's get into this. This is a pretty simple card to put together, but I'll go through the supplies quick. So the ribbon that I use is this really beautiful finely woven ribbon in the Tranquil Tide, and it does come in all 5 of the in colors. I also use the Tranquil Tide ink for this one, the Thankful Thoughts stamp set, and the layering circles framelits. I have everything pre-cut and ready to go. So let's go through the whatever this is called, the supplies, paper, that's what it is that I used. Okay, so I have a 4 1/4 by 11 piece of Tranquil Tide cardstock, a piece of 4 by 5 1/4 Whisper White, a piece of, let me grab it here because I wrote it down, and it is 3 5/8 by 3 5/8. I'm just going to set my thing over there. Basic black, you're going to need 3 3/4 by 3 3/4 and a 3-inch scalloped circle. And then another piece of Whisper White, which is a 2 7/8 inch circle. And then the Fresh Florals DSP is 3 5/8 by 2 5/8. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go ahead and build everything on top of this Whisper White cardstock. So our basic black is going to go on first, and that's just going to go up here at the top of our card front, and then another piece of Whisper White, and that's just going to go centered on our basic black, just like so. And let's go ahead and stamp out our thank you so much on here. And wish me luck as I try to get this centered. Sometimes what I like to do with this is stamp out the sentiment first and then cut it out. That way I know I'm getting it centered. So I'm going to bring this down here just a bit and hope for the best. Oh, perfect. Ah, absolutely perfect. Okay, well, except for a couple little doodads in there. But let me bring this back in here, and I'm going to go ahead and put this on to the right or left-hand side of our Whisper White here. And that's just going to get lined up perfectly. You know, I've changed the angle of my camera a little bit, so I'm working a little bit higher in my space than I'm used to, kind of in hopes of not sticking my big old head in the way. I think this should be dry by now, so let's go ahead and put adhesive on this. And that's just going to go on our scalloped circle. And then I'm going to pop dot this using Stampin' Dimensionals. And that is going to go centered in here in our square. And if you notice, I didn't use any sparkles or anything on this. I kind of kept it simple other than the coordinating ribbon. So then what we're going to do is I'm just going to put a little bit of adhesive on the back here to start, and we're going to wrap our ribbon around just centered here at the bottom. So that's just going to go here and wrap around, and then on this end wrap around. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to make sure that I have enough adhesive on here that this is going to hold down when I tie my knot. The one thing that I discovered after making these was it kind of wanted to come up here at the bottom because I didn't have enough adhesive on it. So I'm just going to make sure that's really covered, so when we tie our knot and it pulls the ribbon in, that it's not pulling up our cardstock. So then that's just going to go centered in here. It's a pretty simple card to put together. And then I'm going to cut off a little bit of our ribbon here, and then we're just going to put a little knot off to the right hand side. Just kind of so maybe you want your knot to match up with this little edge of that DSP there. I don't know, have you guys gotten the fresh florals? I see how that's kind of pulling up. The other thing I did is I went back and I did put like a little glue dot if it didn't want to stay down. Or you could tie your knot maybe a little looser than what mine is. But so there's that. There's that. And our card is done. So pretty darn simple, but I think it just has a really pretty punch of color on here. What do you think? So let me bring out my other cards, and you can see all 5 of them. Let me bring them up here on the screen. There, kind of. Okay, so there you go. So kind of, there's half of the bottom. Thank you for watching. I really do appreciate it. If you would like to have the details for these cards, please check out my website, worldofjencraft.com. And I will talk to you later on my next video, which is going to be coming out shortly because I'm finally getting the hang of this JOB thing and reorganizing and rescheduling my time a little bit better. So I'm so excited to be able to bring you the next couple projects. I hope you guys have a wonderful day, and I will talk to you later. Bye.